Welcome to Golden Software's video training for Surfer 14. Surfer is a versatile gridding, contouring, and surface mapping software package. In this video, I will cover how to combine maps in Surfer. There are two different ways to combine maps in Surfer: overlaying maps into a single map frame, and stacking multiple map frames to have horizontal surfaces vertically separated by some distance. When a new map is created in Surfer, a map frame is added to the contents window. The map frame is the entire map object, and it consists of all the axes and layers shown indented below the map in the contents window. The layers are the individual map types that you use to display the data. For example, the shaded relief object is the only map layer currently in this map frame. If we were to add an additional map layer to this map frame, it will use the same scale and axes as the current map layer. To add a layer to the map, select the map or any axes or layers within the map frame in the plot window or the contents window. Click Home, Add to Map, Layer, and select the layer type you wish to add to your map. If the layer you've selected is grid-based, as this one is, you'll see the Open Grid dialog. Select the grid file and click Open. The new layer is added to the existing map frame. We can click and drag to move the entire map, and both map layers stay in the same relative location to one another. If you have a map consisting of multiple layers, a layer can be separated into a new map frame to give it its own frame, axes, limits, and scale. To do this, in the Contents window, select the layer you wish to separate out. Click Map Tools, Layer Tools, Break Apart. The layer is separated into its own map frame. We can click and drag each map to move it independently of the other map. If two maps exist in separate map frames, they can be combined into a single map frame by overlaying the map layers. For example, to overlay the contours and shaded relief layers again, we can either select the first map in the Contents window, hold the Control key on the keyboard, click on the second map, then click Map Tools, Overlay Maps, or select one layer in the Contents window, then click and drag it into the other map frame. The cursor will turn into a black arrow when we are over an appropriate location to drop the layer. The Contours layer is now, once again, part of the same map frame as the shaded relief layer. You can delete a map layer by selecting it in the Contents window and pressing the Delete key on your keyboard. If it is the only layer in the map, the entire map frame is deleted. If you don't want to put your map layers in a single map frame, but instead want to display them as horizontal planes offset vertically by some distance, you can stack the maps. To stack these two maps, we first need to adjust the view so we are no longer looking at them from the top down. To do so, click on the first map in the Contents window. Hold Control on your keyboard and then click on the second map. On the View page in the Properties window, we can now adjust the view settings for both maps at once. Now that they're in the same view, we can select one of the maps in the Plot window and click and drag it vertically above the other map. Once it's at the appropriate height, select both maps and use the Map Tools, Stack Maps command to make sure the horizontal placement is correct. If desired, we can turn off the axis labels for the upper map, and we can draw polylines to connect the two maps. This concludes the video training for combining maps in Surfer 14. If you have any additional questions, please contact Golden Software.